Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 15 Week 7 Day 7. So today, a couple things. We're going to be going over all the weekly spoilers for everything that we have going on this week. Aside from that, we'll be finishing up every single weekly thing we have going on this week. And of course the very broken Underspire, which we actually did already claim our double silver from. And I did double check, yeah, that is the wrong way. I believe it was... where'd it go? Wait, I just realized something. Is the path different than it was before? I could have sworn it was right down here when I was looking at it earlier. Oh, now I'm even more confused. Wait, okay, well, we might have to explore a little in that first section then. We need to go reclaim our bronze. But anyways, let's go over all the weekly stuff. Wait, it's actually slightly different than what I had as my other layout then. Because the other one was like directly adjacent from the door, but anyways. Alright, so... let's go over all the weekly things. So, we're getting a pretty useless troop next week. It is the Wicked Witch of the Wet, the Sea Hag. It does drain 7 mana from an enemy, 8 when shiny, and then converts all blue gems into cursed gems. If this was Empower, it would be good. It is not Empower, though, so it is bad. Similar to pretty much every similar convert like this. But, yeah, if it was Empower, this would be usable. Because it's not, it is basically useless. There's better mana drainers out there, there's better converters out there. There's better cursors out there. Curse gems are basically just brown gems that curse the enemy when taken, or curse your own team if the enemy takes them. That doesn't mean she technically feeds back mana into herself. However, her not having Empower while doing so, not ideal. Because we already have Empower while feeding back into self. That one that does like, what, red to green or whatever it was. And does a green storm. Like that one already does, and does a storm into itself. Whereas this does feed back into itself, but it has a 1 higher mana cost, and it has no Empower, so a little unfortunate there. Of course, we do have Doom next week, so we are going to be getting the purple ring, and I think we're almost done with all of the rings at this point. So we'll be able to get the new category of Doom weapon, whatever they may be in the pretty near future. But yeah, I believe that is the final ring. And then, of course, once again, as they have been doing, they will be reworking how the trial battle works, as they've been doing pretty much every single week. Aside from that, as far as actual events that we have going on this week, most notable thing is just that it's associated with Darkstone. So you can end up getting a Magic Kingdom upgraded, similar to how this week was. Pretty much every single one this month is. Last week was, this week is, and Silverglade is on the 24th that week. But as far as actual events, nothing much. All CNI this Tuesday. Wednesday we're just getting a human pet, which is somewhat newer, but not that new. Thursday's Plague class, which is an okay hero class, not really particularly relevant. And you would think something with a gem marker would be something good, but just a gem sale, so unless you're planning on buying gems, there's not any loot to be had from that. And of course, we have no event this weekend, so that's the thing. Though if I'm not mistaken, I believe the first Pokemon DLC is coming out, and I haven't played that game in like 7 months. So we might be streaming that this weekend, because we have nothing going on in Gems of War, just Arena. So, aka no event in current state of game. So a very, very tame week, similar to last week, which is why I mentioned earlier we would probably get a patch sometimes within here. And guess what? We did last week. Because normally when we have like a big down period like this, there's they end up doing a patch. We do have one thing going on next week, if nothing else, though. We do have Guild Wars, so there's that. Guild Wars taking place all next week, so, you know, standard loot from that. We had nothing really different there. 6 hours, 54 minutes. And, of course, make sure to set your defend teams, upgrade your little thingies, and try to win. And, oh, I just wanted to go to the results. It showed a little bit of reward that you get there. They really need to update what you get from doing Guild Wars, though. It is so dated. But anyways, let me go say all the hellos. Hello, everyone. Hope you guys have had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Hello, Bill. Hello, Defiant. Hello, Yeah. Hello, Draco. Hello, Supernova. Hello, Jonion. Hello, Imperial. Hello, Emanator. Hello, Chad. Hello, Draco. Let's see. You thought the rings were new weapons? They are. Wait, how many do we have now? 3, 4? If I type in ring, I probably won't. If I type in ring, there's probably too many things with the word ring in it. Do they all have the word ring in it? That one technically does. I don't know, how many do we have right now? 3? 4? Because we have yellow, we have brown, we have purple tomorrow. Oh wait, maybe we're only halfway through. Maybe I think we're way further than we actually are, because I just assumed because we had the event so much more often that they're almost done, but never mind, they might only be halfway done. Because that might be the 3rd ring tomorrow. So yeah, you're right, we're only halfway through the rings. So we still got a little ways to go, but with how often they happen, we might have the next weapon before the end of the year, or very early next year. Which compared to taking like a year and a half to cycle through, that is very short. Now it only takes about half a year to cycle, whereas before it was about a year and a half to cycle through. So, yeah, not that quick, but still way quicker than it was before, that is for sure. Yeah, not as quick as I'm perceiving it to be. As we're actually, yeah, we're only halfway through the rings. Anyways, let's start doing things. We actually have a really good adventure board today. Like a really juicy one. I saw this earlier. We have the 6 blue with the Imperial and then the keys there. Very, very nice. And as far as the daily objectives, of course, we've already taken our 1 billion tributes today. And that's about it. We do have to be forced to play PvP battles today, which is, let's just do that right now. Let's go do 5 PvP battles. Oh, that is exactly what you want to see. Actually, I don't even need to change team. Let's go for the one-shot Diamantina. That is perfect. So hello, Lester. Welcome, welcome. 1,400 gems, but you completed the entirety of Underspire? Nice. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I didn't want to do it. It'd be really pricey to do it this week. Because that's way above how much you would normally need to spend. But, of course, you still get all the loot from it, so kind of worth it, especially if they do compensation for it. Which we don't really know if they will, or how that's going to go down, or what's exactly happening. But I believe they did mention it's going to be sometime next week, so hopefully early next week we'll have some kind of compensation for it. How good of a compensation it'll be is within question, but it'll be something. Is that still one-shot range? No, I did not think so. Wait, why did it do so... No, the web! Oh, no! We got webbed on Diamantina, I didn't notice, and we did like 0 damage. We still had the skull boost ratio thing, but the rest of our damage did absolutely nothing. That's a little unfortunate. I guess we can get it back up again, and that will almost kill. I should probably just take that skull, though. He does a barrier right now. Okay. What do we have for mass mana accumulation? We don't really have a way to poke him down. So we'll just go and ideally just get Black Manacle up. And we should be good to go. A little bit of an awkward fight here, but should ultimately win. Or you would sure hope so. They have like 0 stats. Alright, we do that, and don't even need the Diamantina. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Another one down. 3 to go. Come on, give us easier fights than that. Something we can one-shot. That's not quite one-shottable. We'll still go for it. This was your quickest Underspire of only 86 rooms? Nice. Very nice. That's good to happen on the week that's hardest to do. But yeah, we just went for the double silver this time. Which honestly, I don't mind. We were mentioning before, our rate of golds are almost quicker than our rate of silvers these days. So to be able to go and get a double silver for once, actually kind of nice. So we don't fall as behind on it. Also, why is every single... Oh, no! Why is someone this low down using infinite loop? I just realized what their team is. That's not good. But they're using infinite loop, No! We didn't cleanse! How are we gonna go about this? But yeah, he's using infinite loop, gosh, why do I always forget this thing's name? Secra. Which is pretty much just as strong as, at any level. So I think we have to retreat from this person who's like 3 times weaker than us on stats. That is one thing Gems of War has always been pretty good about, I do have to say, though. Even if you were a low-level player, like around this level range, what even is this? Level 178. If he was using that secret team, he'd be able to obliterate us as well. Because that's basically the level of the one, we were just facing. Like, you don't need particularly high-rarity stuff to just completely destroy. There's a lot of really good, easy-to-obtain legends from Underworld, as well as a lot of epics now that are just infinite loop. That pretty much auto-win just as easily early game as they do late game. The only difference is they do more damage late game. But the loop is just the same. Oh good, he didn't have the 100% revive on that one troop. I think we just need one more fight, and we'll be good to go. You know what? We might as well finish out all the way to 1.9k PvP rating. Something I normally don't bother doing. However, we're already so close, we might revisit it a little bit later in the stream. It does give a decent amount of glory keys. Doing the whole thing gives you 46 glory keys. I personally just end up skipping on it almost every single week. But it is some pretty good loot to be doing every Monday. Alright, there's PvP completed, and I think the only other thing we had to do is to match a bunch of skulls, which we're just going to get done passively throughout the rest of the stream. Sorry, match a bunch of blues, which of course will get done automatically. Alright, anyways, next order of business. Should we finish bounty? I think we have to do like 2 fights, 3 fights. Yeah, 3 fights, 4 fights. Oh, we gotta do 4. Now we could use one that's a little bit smaller, but yeah, let's go in. Let's see. We'll take Brown over there. Oh, there are a lot of teams that don't get affected that much by stats. Oddly enough, one of them is also Catherix, one of that newer insta-kill options. Like, he's almost entirely unaffected by stats. Like, yes, having higher stats would make him, not die as much. But otherwise, he is pretty much unaffected by having lower stats. His insta-kill is still just as insta-kill, and his 1% chance to extra turn is still just as inaccurate. What do we need here? Throw our poke onto you, since you're your biggest threat. Not like this team's actually going to kill us, but you never know. Weird things have happened. He creates a bunch of blue. Do we even utilize blue anywhere on this team? We don't. That's... Oh, actually, yes, we do. But barely. We use it on Corpse Mirror if it doesn't already have full mana. Right, throw that down. Get our explosion. Yeah, we're good to go. Right, how many more battles do we need? 2.5. Because I can actually do some way lower battles if we really want to. Actually, technically all these fights we could have been using a one different troop. Because we're still going to get enough points by the end. If we had a 24 times multiplier compared to a 30 times multiplier. Alright, Takraki's already up, so we'll throw it down to you. So hello, Humberto, if I didn't already say hi. Welcome, welcome. And Mr. Z. Oh, throw that down, throw that down. Oh, we'll take the other one. Alright, he already has damage on True, so we'll take that. And that's basically match. Tagraki into any damage will do it. Hopefully a skull. No skull, so we'll just explode into his skull. Not quite. And there we go. Oh, good thing we aimed at his skull. That actually wouldn't have done enough damage if we didn't. Alright, 2 more fights. We can take a mid-range one here. You know what? We will. Let's do some math real quick. Just so we don't need to change our team. 80. Let's do 30 times whatever number we're about to click. 30 times... Yeah, we can get away with around here. Wait, are you one-shot range? You look like about one-shot range. The problem with the Corpse Mirror doesn't one-shot around this range. I'm just gonna take a... Oh, there's a Valraven. Oh, we can go even lower now. That would just bring out the Black Manacle team would be even quicker. We still one-shot everything here. I'm just doing this because we already have everything we need to win. Oh, that's not enough damage to kill, but this will be. Also, did they change the animation? I just realized something. Did the most recent patch change how Mana Burn looks? I don't recall Mana Burn ever looking like that. That's interesting. And now, you know what? Let's go for one more big battle. Oh, I could have done the extra buff stats, too, to make it go a little quicker. Oh, well. We'll take it normally. But yeah, that should be the final fight we need now. How's hello, Genki? Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. Alright, I'll take our skull there. Get our mana. I should probably hit the Corpse Mirror, the little Valraven first. It's not going to matter that much. But I do want to deal with it. Yeah, we'll go for that. Get our mana again. Go for Explosion. You need to die to more true damage. Hello, Henry! Welcome, welcome. Throw that down. Oh, I should have went for the skull one. Never mind, that's still enough damage. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna go for the red first. I keep almost forgetting we even have that. It's auto extra turn. No, it only converted 1 gem. Whoops, I always do that. End up converting when there's like nothing there. He's gonna do a bunch of skulls. Let's hope it's not on purple, otherwise he probably gives it to us. We'll just poke him. Nice, we can work with that. And now let's do that one more time, and as match. Anything good here? Doesn't look like it, unless I'm missing something really obvious. Let's take that for now. Ooh, nice, and as match. And there we go, that is Bounty Hunter completed, and apparently also our daily completed, so do you even need to go out of our way for that? Well, actually, technically we still did. We went for a couple PvP fights that we wouldn't have done. But otherwise, we didn't go out of our way at all for the new daily. There we go. Because we already would have taken the 3 tributes across the day. We've taken way more than 3. I'm not sure how many, but it's definitely more than 3, obviously. I think it was close to like 6 or 7. But we did that already. We just did the blues, and the 5 PvP was the only thing we had to go out of our way for. And here we go. Here's the full loot that you get for completing out Bounty Hunter. Is that still worth it these days for the gem cost? Not sure. But we spent 410 gems and 2 blues for this, and we got 2 Volkis, 110 gems, 17 gem keys, 45 diamonds, 5,600 souls, 175,000 gold, an assortment of trait stones that we're never going to use, 4 celestials, 2 major orbs, which is the main reason why you even do this, 4 normal orbs, and hopefully get refunded on your blues or something else that's good, a portrait, and a title that you don't have to buy with gems later. And there we go. Okay, let's see if we get anything from these. Come on, anything good. That is not anything good. These are more important to be good, so come on, something good. Well, we got refunded our blues, if nothing else. Otherwise, not too good. But we did get refunded the blue orbs used for the mode. So at least that happened. And of course, we finished this, though as per usual, we will not click the collect button. We are letting them stack. Oh yeah, let me go claim the other things in here. It's like a little minefield of loot over here. Alright, let's make sure not to click the wrong thing. So we click on that, then we click on this. Come on, I gotta keep these going for a little bit longer. Guild Wars is next week. And then we're never gonna stack them again until the following Guild War. Because that's the only thing that feels like it's worth doing. Because I miss being able to claim all in the loot. It's actually really annoying to have to claim these one at a time. And be very careful not to hit the claim all after. But there we go, we have 4 of them stacked. 6 days, 5 days, 4 days, 3 days. They're going down. Of course, we have to use them before they expire. Hopefully we'll be able to use them early in Guild War, either on Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday if we already won the previous one, Wednesday if we hadn't. Or possibly Wednesday regardless if it seems like we're going to win. On Tuesday it is. Okay, there we go. So, next order of business. Let's go take the very juicy adventure board. We have all keys. Well, not all keys, but 2 keys and low legendary one for a bunch of writs and everything. Or not writs, whatever we call them. Deeds. Deed books. Or not deed. Gosh, I will eventually say it. Imperial and deeds. There we go. Alright, oh yeah, we'll go with Magnesia, why not? That should be enough. You bought Almond Joy cookies yesterday? Oh no, poison. I saw an ad randomly for a Nutella bar today. I'm not sure why it stood out to me. But you know how like you have granola bars? They made like almost like a granola bar, Nutella bar, or something like that. Something I can never eat because I'm allergic to nuts. Let's see. I'm actually surprised Reese's hasn't done something like that. Though they're not really known for health food. Or attempting to even be such. It's annoying to claim when your guild has like 500 legendary tasks each week. Yeah, true. I think my guild averages like 50 to 100. So we still have to do some, but definitely not nearly as many. Because like 80% of the legendary tasks we get all week are all at the beginning. Which is going to be really annoying on Monday. Because we're going to have to claim upwards of 50 males on Monday. Though I believe some of them do stack when people take it multiple at a time. So it might not actually be that many males, but it's still going to be a good dozen or 2. Hello, Chris! Welcome, welcome. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Hope all's been well. The Arc Guild doesn't have that bad of a gold requirement these days. Like, 2 million sounds like a lot. But compared to, like, the top 1% of guilds, it's actually not that high. There are guilds that are, like, almost 5, 10 something million. 2 million's kind of chill. Especially with how many ways there are to get gold these days. And one more set for, what is this, 6 blues and Imperial. Hey, a gnome. They do exist. I feel like our gnome rate outside of events is so small. Like, obviously they're still there. But we definitely don't get that lucky with them. I can't remember the last time we've gotten a particularly good drop when it wasn't a vault event. Even though we're doing things that would normally make them spawn. I did cover a pretty comprehensive video on guild tasks. Pretty much every time they've reworked it. So we do have one kind of going over it. And back then, though that video is a little old, which might be why it's a little buried. Because that video is from, gosh, almost like 5 years ago now that I think about it. Because it's been a long while since they've reworked guild tasks. Guild tasks have been the same since like 2018 at this point, I believe. It's been a long time. Like the last time they reworked guild tasks, we were like one of the top 10 guilds in the game. It's been a while. Because I don't even think we're top 25 anymore. We actually fell the other week. Also because our trophy rate's a little bit slower. Yeah, we're actually 27th right now. We're like almost 100,000 behind 25th. And a couple other guilds fallen too. Black Dragon used to be as high as, what, 15, I want to say? Maybe a little higher than that. Tyrant used to also be pretty high. One that used to be really, really high, actually number 1 in the game. Intrim. Where are they? They're still here. Yeah, 18th. Actually, we might even pass them based on what their current trophy rate is. Even though they're currently, like, 7 positions higher. Anyways, where were we? Those are just those. Don't claim those. We did that. We did that. We finished all the dailies, right? Or for the, adventure board? Yes, just didn't claim the 20 free gems yet. Alright, let's go into Underspire. So I'm really confused because I could have sworn my other thing connected there. So we're just gonna go over here. Does anyone actually remember where it was? Because I could have sworn it said down earlier. But I also could have sworn it was over here. And it got buried in my other video because I, like, did it in between other things. And I never actually found the exact spot where it was. When I was, like, just going briefly through the video. Also, I just realized, why on earth are we using this steam? I guess for the higher range to kill them a bit quicker. But for the lower range, we should probably go back to those other dragons. That was a pretty quick fight, though. We have 7 torches left. Was this triple dead end? I'm pretty sure this was triple dead end. I could have sworn it was like down over here. Oh, maybe I'm confusing it with the green door. Because the green door we went here, then it dead ended, and then we went down and it was over there. Oh, I think I'm confusing it with the green door. Then where was my other one then? Oh, I see what happened. The reason I thought it was down is I was confusing with the green door, not the white door. But now I completely forget where it is. It would have been in a Monday stream then, right? We gotta double check again. Hold up. This will bother me. Wait. Where on earth is this room? Let me try something real quick. Hold up. Alright, we're in YouTube. Let's go to our channel real quick. Let's see. Go to your channel. Let's see. Not what I'm looking for. Go to live. Go to Monday. Like, you should have showed up in Monday, or at least the paths that are wrong. Need to add. Big Bob's Flooring Outlet. What a name for a carpet store. Big Bob's Flooring Outfit. Nice. Oh, wait, I can't skip this one. Oh, no. Unskippable ad. And some car commercial. Skip. Okay. Where on earth was this path? Alright, it wasn't there. It wasn't there. It wasn't there. Okay, I think I have a good view of the map right here. Nope, too far. I will find this. Where on earth is this room? Because it does seem like it's the same layout as before. Okay. So we're right over there. It's so hard to see the view of the map, though, because I never, like, show the whole thing. Because obviously I'm not, like, scouting through the whole thing each time. Let's see. So that was dead ends. I didn't check the triple yet. How many do I have left? Let's see. Wait, did I run out? Wait, did we not know it until the second day? Did my rooms miss that hard? Well, I guess it wasn't down then. Most likely. Let's see. Okay, anyways. But yeah, I still couldn't find it there. Where on earth did I hide this room? I think it was in the triple area. Do I get paid for watching your own ads? I have no clue. I think they have some kind of policy like against clicking your own ads or something like that. Alright, do we think it branches all the way around? Let's just go this way. Let's test some paths. I think it was this way. But yeah, I think there's actually a policy. I'm not sure if it's really that enforced like at all. They are like not allowed to click your own ads or something. I also believe there's some kind of weird policy where you're not allowed to like encourage others to click your ads, which is kind of weird. Like you can literally have a sponsor on your video and be like, hey, go click this link and go do this. But I believe you're actually not allowed to specifically say like, hey, go click my ads when the ads show up on the video. Because it does like skew data on them or something. So even though you're literally allowed to place like a paid for ad within your video, you can't actually specifically go say like, hey, go click on the ads that are on this video. Even though there's literally an ad on the video, you can't go tell people to go do the like random ads. Only the ones that you specifically, you know, do during the video. It's weird how the policy works. Also, why am I still using this team? I just mentioned this earlier and I'm still using it. We should be using the dragons if we're going to be at this lower range because this is so slow against low statted enemies. Hello, Jamie! Welcome, welcome. Oh, we need to change this team. Wow, this is glacially slow at low level range. Because the speed at which it wins is pretty much the same regardless of what the enemy stats are. And their stats are very low, and they have resummon. Which is not ideal. Also, this guy is so bad. If he's webbed, he has 0% insta-kill chance while having, wow, that is so horrible. He has 0% insta-kill while having 7 damage as his cast. Which means he has a negative value of how much mana he's doing, or damage per mana. No, that one was the dead end. Wait, where was this room then? I'm so confused. Where was this room? Was this triple dead end? Was it really down here? I honestly don't remember. I'm not sure if I'm even going to bother trying to find it at this point. Where was it? I'm pretty sure this was triple dead end. But I don't feel like it was down here. Now, let's just go down here. We'll hit every dead end. We'll hit all the dead ends. I cannot remember at all. Wasn't expected to be quizzed by the game where our previous path was. Also, I still haven't changed the team. Luckily, it's not too bad. At this range, we actually almost one-shot. Actually, we do one-shot with Lammer Stew. At this point, why don't we just go 4 Lammer Stews? Alright, it wouldn't have been there. Why do I feel like this was a dead end? Why do I feel like if I click one more, it leads to a dead end immediately? Or did it curve over there? I'm pretty sure that was dead end, because then we had to go back to the triple. And then one of the sides of the triple was the right one. If this dead ends after one room, it's definitely one of the sides of the triple. I just don't remember which side. I could have sworn it was triple dead end when we went down the triple, though. Because I recall making a triple dead end remark. Though it could have just been before we actually hit it. Like, you know, prior to finding out that it was not triple dead end. Like right now. Oh, okay. It was over here then. Aha. Wait, do we even have enough battles to reach it now that I think about it? Hold up. Might actually be a torture too short now. But spending 50 gems for a bronze is totally worth it, so not that big a deal. Also, still not sure why I'm using this team. I'm about to change to 4 Lammer Stews. I'm legitimately about to change to 4 Lammer Stews. At that point, just using the dragon for the one-shot would also be fine. keep forgetting that there's mana accumulation based on what you target. For whatever reason, I keep thinking it's based on what you click on your team. No, it was double dead end. No! So it would have been in the in this general proximity. Which one would I have taken last? Let's go down them. Let's go spend our 50 gems. The problem is now, though, even if we do, if it's not this one, we're in trouble. Alright, that's enough to kill you out. Boom, dead. I feel like this was the one. Because it branched over into like a weird shape and then it was there. I will do that. Take our convert. Oh, your format was actually the same, but then it changed after? That's weird. Yeah, based on what people said earlier, it's the same. I just can't remember what it was. Apparently, another dead end. Oh, it has to be here, right? It can't possibly be triple dead end, right? Or is it? Though in all fairness, spending 150 for a bronze, no, that's not worth it these days. 50 gems for a bronze, worth it. 150, not so much. Mostly because we're eventually not going to even need bronzes anymore. That or you can consider them the value of an Anu. Because eventually there's going to be Anus anyways. Also, I still haven't changed this team back. I just figured it'd be such a few amount of battles it wouldn't matter. But now that we're taking so many battles, it's actually mattering. Because I was expecting, oh, we'll go in, get out, get our few battles in, boom. But taking a little more than a few. Just a little. Aha, this should be the path. Unless it truly was triple dead end and it's that one weird room in the middle of nowhere. There's no way it was. I would have noticed that. Unless it did change on us. Pretty sure it didn't, though. I will take that. We'll take that. Take the brown. Take whatever. Just need things rolling. He's creating skulls for us, which is actually kind of convenient to such a degree. I'm actually going to let him live, just so we can create the skulls that we need to kill him with. And there we go. Oh, we found it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boss room, right? Better be. What happens if all for your boss rooms are dead ends, i.e. glitched out? Wouldn't that be funny? I haven't seen a layout like that yet. Pretty sure it's not possible. But I wouldn't put it past them to do such a thing. It's one of the main reasons why it acts weirder when you get to the sides as well. Just to make sure that it never, like, dead ends off the screen. Aha! Alright, well, it cost us 50 extra gems, but we found it. And it's just for a glory orb. Small glory. But a glory nonetheless. Definitely worth it. A little unfortunate we had to spend a little extra, though, but not that big a deal. It's basically zero how much we had to spend relative to its value. And there we go. And I believe we also get other small over. Oh, yeah, we also get some writs. I forgot. I got like a whole deed from it. Nice. All right. Well, that is completed. We did our lantern on the fourth room to double silver. And we refound our bronze, claiming it twice in a week. There we go. And hopefully the compensation next week's kind of good for it. And also, gosh, we got a lot of XP to go stack. Imagine if they do an update. Oh, you know what would be the funniest thing ever? Imagine they do a compensation update next week, very early next week, to fix the, or, you know, not to fix the glitch, but to make up for the glitch that happened this week. And when they do so, it resets all of these EXPs to not exist anymore. Wouldn't that be funny? That sounds like exactly something they would do. Where they give compensation for the glitch that happened this week, but in doing so, it glitches out something else, like all these XP boosters, and just deletes them from existence. That would be very funny and very unfortunate. You know what's gonna happen. Oh, top 3. Oh, it's time to play Guess That Door. Let's go add a little poll. Also, let me go hand out the first code too, and we'll hand out the second one a little bit. But it's time to play Guess That Door. There we go. 4. 5. And 6. That's not a 6. That's a 6. There we go. Alright, guess that door. Which door is right door? We have left door, middle door, and right door. But only one of them is right. And it's probably not the right door. Alright, we're waiting on that. Let's see. We did that, we did that. Oh, is it Volki opening time? Have we actually finished all the dailies now? Or the weeklies and everything's? How about invasion? Did the guild finish invasion? Yeah, we don't even need to do any fights. Thank you, guild, for carrying us. Oh no, I'm in dead last. Ignore that. Ignore that. And, oh wait, we actually claimed all the loot at once? I think that's all the loot, didn't we? Sure seems like it. Wow, that's a lot of loot. There's some pretty juicy loot in there. Alright, let's go claim it all. Why is our orb luck so bad lately? Come on. Come on. Come on. No, same thing as before. At least we got an extra purple. That was almost the exact same rolls we got for doing Bounty Hunter. But the only exception being that we got an additional major purple now instead of before. Or something else. But otherwise, that was the exact loot we got from Bounty Hunter. Oh, unfortunate. Alright, nice. So, let's go back to dungeon. Where's the vote at? Where's the votes? Let me double check. Let's see. We'll need to start our GoFundMe to recruit the 50 gems. Do people still use those funding websites? I haven't been on one of those for like a decade. Like one of those funding website thingy things. Mostly because I feel like 90% of any one of them that have ever existed has probably been some scam to some degree. Okay, looks like 4 has a pretty solid lead. Alright, 5 and 6 are pretty far behind. We're actually going to go for the 4 this time. We'll go for it. All in for 4. Alright, 4. No, it was 6. Yes! Well, too late, though. I was considering it when I saw it was the lowest number at one point there, but nope. Oh, well. Unfortunate. Alright, let's use this team and take everything out. Unfortunate. We need those Dragonite drops. We got an update coming soon, they'll probably be utilizing it. I keep saying that. I'm not actually sure if it will, but I am pretty certain. A lot of things are lining up to do it. We have a glitched out thing in Soulforge saying that's going to be upgraded, meaning something new's going there. We have 8 dragons in the files, which are going to cost something. It makes sense that they would cost Dragonite. Also, it's almost exactly 1 year since Dragonite first came out. And while not everything always gets updated every year, it does look like they might for Dragonite, at least once. At least I can't think of anything else that 8 dragons would cost other than Dragonite. Like, if they weren't dragons, I'd be like, oh, maybe they're adding some new currency or some old currency or something else. But, I don't know. The fact that all 8 of them are dragons seems a little deliberate as to what it will cost. I'll take the purple. Technically, we could be stacking Dragonite preemptively if we really wanted to. Like, you know, buying it every single day. I just don't want to if we don't need to. I still don't have 100% confirmation that we need to. But we probably will. It's not too big a deal to go do it as we need it, though. But this would be the first time, if they do end up doing it. This would be the first time since Dragonite existed that new things come out for Dragonite while already having the capability of accumulating Dragonite. One thing that was kind of annoying about the first time was there was no way to accumulate Dragonite prior to the first instance of using Dragonite. So you would always 100% be behind. But now, when they do add more things for Dragonite, you know, the currency's already been out for a year. If not more by the time a patch comes out for it. So, you know, we've had time to accumulate the resource. Unlike before, where it was just a brand new one. Oh, so we almost just died there. To a random miner of all things. A dwarven miner. I remember when he used to only destroy 1 gem. Destroying 1 gem back when it was a mechanic was literally pointless. Because there wasn't anything that you could do with one gem destroy that you couldn't already do by just, you know, like moving something on the board. With the one exception, I guess, being taking one singular skull. But otherwise, there wasn't anything that you could do, like, board control-wise with it. At least with Peasant, there was, like, a triple destroy. But his ability was eventually reworked to, I believe, destroy all browns or all of a color. While also giving 20% chance, I believe, to get max gold. Like, you know, 100. It's still useless to use, but at least it's unique. Whereas back in the day, using its ability had no value. You were just wasting 3 mana to do nothing. Because basically everything it could do was already doable by just moving a gem. Because there weren't like power gems or other things you could aim for at the time. Ah, there we go. And also it's Diamond Day, so let me go grab that. Don't even need them anymore, but I still grab it just because of how good value they have. In case diamonds ever have a purpose again. And if they do, we will be ready because, gosh, we are sitting on 178,817 diamonds. Plus however many this is. That's not where you convert them. However many this is. Wow. We have 5 mythics just in shards. That's kind of insane to think about. Shards alone are currently, not that one. 5 mythics. And if you add that on top of what we already have, that is 49 mythics we can currently craft. 44 from our base diamonds and another 5 from converting them in. Anyways, okay, let's go open some Volkies. I do want to go and whittle down the stack. Hey, we got 3 of them this week, apparently. Or in the last couple days. Yeah, I do want to whittle down the stack a little bit. So yeah, let's go do that. Let's open like 53 of them or so. Get down to a nice number. Because I want to use all of these before the Vault Weekend, which I believe is on the 29th is next Vault Weekend. So right around the corner. It's actually only 2 weekends from now. Or sorry, 3 weekends. Wait, what? Math. Yeah, 3 weekends. Not this weekend because there's no event going on, just arena. Not the following weekend, I forget what event that is. But the weekend after that is... actually, we can check right now. Yeah, we can see it right here. Why is it not opening? Go. Yeah, it's arena, then faction, then arena, Vault. So we have nothing next weekend. A new faction for City of Thieves, a pretty relevant one. And then Vault event. Right around the corner. People are shameless about GoFundMe campaigns these days. A crazy lady in your town started one because she wants to buy a salon. And not because she lost her job or anything like that. Oh, gosh. I've definitely heard a good number of stories from it. I never really used websites like that, though. Nothing ever really seemed enticing enough. And the way that you would normally get whatever, like, the reward perks were, if it was, like, something that we were funding in that regard, you know, it was just really annoying to ever claim. So I just never really bothered with them. Thank you, Sani. Also, hello, Sani. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're down to a nice, fresh 200 keys, so let's go to 150 now. And hopefully we'll get at least 1 or 2 good drops tonight. Because, gosh, our orb luck has not been there at all today from all the other events. You still feel like the New Kingdom one is unrelated? Yeah, it's probably 7 gem dragons. I keep mentioning 8. But, I'm pretty sure one of them is not related. It's probably going to be a Bash of 7 again. Just like how it was last time. Which would make sense. Hopefully whatever system they do to unlock them is not the same as before. Like, it better not be RNG eggs. Or RNG anything. Like, what I want to see in Soulforge is just the 6 dragons just outright just sitting there. And then something else that requires all of them to, like, craft it. Like, something along those lines. Like, 1,000 Dragonite per dragon, and then, like, another, like, 2,000 to go get whatever the thing is. Which would still cost about as much as before. But would make it so you couldn't possibly spend, like, $1 billion on it. Like each individual dragon being like 1,000 or so, and then the final dragon all the way at the end being 2,000, which is double the cost of Diamantina. That'd be a great way of doing it that they're 100% not going to do. Zero chance they're doing that. As long as they don't do the same horrible system, I'll be fine with it. If they literally just repeat the same horrible system, I'm not sure what they're doing with all the feedback that they got. Because the way that they were accumulated was probably the worst update we got last year. Like, them themselves was a cool update, but the way that you accumulate them was one of the worst all last year. And the best was, of course, the orb rework. Oddly enough, as the very last patch of the year. Which just goes to say how bad last year's events were overall, as far as patches. That the biggest thing that happened all last year, as far as things that were actually pretty good, was the rework to orbs. That happened in the very last update, in a little mini patch. Yeah, we've pretty much only been getting growth and wisdom this week. They are the two most common, so obviously it happens more often than not. That's still unfortunate to see, going like an entire week of just those. Well, it happens more times than it doesn't, like right there. Like, I think Orbital Wisdom on normal orb drop rate is like 35% or something. It's pretty absurd how high it is. It used to be like 40 or something. But ever since they added the new orbs, I think it went down by like 5 or 10% the chance of getting a Wisdom. Because they used some of it for the 10% for the new orbs. There's a really cute rhythm game that did GoFundMe, and they reached their goal. And they, quick and seems they really using the funds to make a good game. That's nice. When you say cute rhythm game, I remember one that came out several years ago. I never bothered playing it. But it did seem really adorable. It was basically a rhythm game about a lost bird. And I did watch the whole playthrough on YouTube already, so it would be spoiled if I ever played it. But it did look really adorable. I just wasn't going to bother playing it on stream, or at all. But it did look really cute. And honestly, the storyline wasn't too bad either. Oh, well, most of the game was pretty easy. The end game actually was pretty challenging from what it looked like. Let's see. We'll take that one over. Over, let me click. Yeah, if they use the same Dragonite setup, I'm not sure what's wrong with them. They got a very, very absurdly high amount of feedback on how bad it was. So, yeah, hopefully, like, they're definitely going to add something at some point that will use Dragonite again. But they just have to not do the same format as before. Or somehow a worse format. Though it's hard to make it worse than that. They can find a way, though. I have confidence in them. They'll find a way. Though either way, I honestly don't mind too much. Like, ideally, I'd want it to be good, but if they did do the exact same method, like, you know, you'd eventually just brute force through. And we couldn't possibly get unlucky twice, right? That's how RNG works. You can't possibly go like 5 times over drop rate 2 times in a row. And still not a single good Volki drop. I shouldn't say that. We got a few of the smaller gems. We technically got the diamond drop, which I'm pretty sure some people like. Oh no, do you guys like the diamond drops? Anyone who hasn't gotten every mythic yet, is 60 diamonds good from Volki? Because I'm actually not sure what the opinion is on people for that, to be honest. Like, 60 diamonds, this account means nothing. But, you know, 60 diamonds isn't bad. Compared to some of the loot, I still feel like it's somewhat low. Like, if we take the overall value of what a diamond is, diamonds cost about 2.5 gems each. They vary depending on where you're getting them in the game. Like, obviously, there's sometimes way more, way less, or never way less, but I would say they're about 2.5, 3 gems each. It's like 60 is what, like 180 gems to a degree that's almost bigger than 120 gem drop in their gem value. So of course you can only use them as diamonds, not as gems. Because it feels weird because we don't actually use diamonds, and they haven't added any new way to use diamonds pretty much ever. Like, the main way they keep adding to use diamonds is obviously new mythics coming into the game. But if you own them all, then technically they're never adding anything new to use diamonds on. Even though they're technically adding at least one new thing every month. But if you're already getting it immediately, then they're technically not adding anything new to use them on. It's a really weird currency that is like super valuable throughout most of the game, and then immediately becomes the most pointless resource once you don't need it anymore. In all fairness, there are several resources that are like that within the game. It's not unique only to diamonds. But I feel like diamonds is one of the starkest contrasts, where it allows you to craft any mythic in the game, which is obviously absurdly good, and then becomes a nothing resource that you can't ever do anything with. Obviously, it takes a long time before that happens, but it does eventually happen. You feel like they'll make us convert the Dragonite into something else? I have confidence that they can eventually release a patch that does not bring in a new currency. I have confidence in them. It'll happen eventually. Oh, excuse me. It'll happen eventually. When was the last patch we got one without a currency? Because the last two haven't been. In all fairness, Exalted Keys is both a new currency and not a new currency. Like, obviously 7.0 added everything with Underspire. So all those technically are new currencies in a sense. Like, you know, the Underspire currency. Like, you know, those little buffs that you get and all that. So to some degree, that was a new currency. 7.1, of course, added all those new keys. However, those keys technically existed. They were using a system that I'm pretty sure most people forgot about. I almost did it till that patch happened. Where we got, like, a handful of those keys because they did a new player update up to, like, level 100. And that was basically just a system to extend it through the rest of the game. So it is a new resource, but it's a new resource just extending what was already there. So to some degree, Exalted Keys are an already existing resource, even though they are a new resource. It's just now they're earnable in endgame rather than only being a early game resource that you obtain up to level 100 and then never get again. But now the system goes all the way infinitely. Hello, Isabel! Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. Hello, Jiliku. I'm not sure how to say that. But welcome, welcome. Hope all is well. A new patch will convert Dragonite into treasure maps. Hello, Gigolier. Could you imagine? So when are we getting that treasure hunt rework? I really want to know. They've been teasing it for like 7 years now. I want them to just do it already. Even if it's not that good, I just want to see what on earth they'll do to rework treasure hunt at this point. Because it's eventually happening. It's more so a matter of when than if. We've also teased about it for years. But if they actually do a substantial treasure map update that is worth doing, like actually grinding, we will do a 12-hour stream of nothing but treasure hunt. But it has to be worth actually grinding again. I don't know, I would kind of like to see treasure hunts be actually good for once. They've been outdated for a very, very, very absurdly long time. Like, pretty much since the first year they released, they've been outdated. Not during the first year, but like after the first year. They were already kind of outdated. And it's been a very long time. They came out in 2015. They've been outdated for like 8 years. Like 7, 8 years. And they have done like one rework like 7 years ago to them, but it wasn't anything particularly substantial. They added trait stones to their drop table. Like one other small tweak that I don't remember. And technically all over the years, we've also gotten different number of turns, starting turns. I can't remember the whole progression of it. But I do believe the amount of starting turns we have right now is higher than it's ever been, if I'm not mistaken. Even though at one point it was lower than it ever was. I believe at this current state of the game, it's actually higher than it's ever been. Assuming you have all the buffs. Because you get a few extra from your guild, when your statues in your guild. And there's also a pet that gives you, I think, 3 extra starting turns now, which was actually the thing that pushed it over from being lower to over. Yeah, honestly, I actually enjoy Treasure Hunt in this game. It just, there's no point to do it. It gives 0 EXP, which they just extended the XP system in this patch, meaning it's more worth getting XP than ever, yet Treasure Hunt gives you 0. There's no, like, limited time mode for it. Like, there's no, like, weekend where it's like, hey, during this weekend, you get, like, 10 times loot from Treasure Hunt or something, or some kind of unique loot, kind of like how what we have for Vault Weekend, and stuff like that. So we don't have that for that. So there's almost nothing that we have that, like, entices you to ever do Treasure Hunt. There's no leaderboard. There's no weekend event. There's no, like, week event. Or, you know, like, the day during the week or something. Like, it has nothing. And the base loot from it is very dated. The only thing I was going for is it's still the quickest infinitely farmable gem rate in the game at about 50 to 70 per hour. But you get so many passively these days that being able to do that isn't appealing enough to bother doing it. Unless you're, like, really early in the game. Like, the main time you would do Treasure Hunt in the current state of the game is you literally just started an account, you don't want to spend any money on the game, and you're looking to get Dragon Armor and or Celestial Armor. This is like one of the only times you would ever do Treasure Hunt, is to rush Dragon and or Celestial Armor for 500 gems each. Yeah, there's also no unique drops from Treasure Hunt. Though they don't even need unique drops, just add writs in there, add vault keys to the vault, which is probably the weirdest thing ever. I know it'd be kind of weird as well, that, you know, a vault would have a key to a vault in it. But also, that's how game logic works. A vault would definitely have a vault in it. Vault keys have vault keys in it. Why can't the vault have a vault in it? Or, you know, vault key in it. Like, that's probably one of the weirdest things I'm surprised they didn't update. Like, when we got vault keys and or epic vault keys, they really should have added a chance to get vault keys within the vault. Even if it was lower than the other ones, because they're all weighted evenly, last I recall. But even if it's at, like, a lower odds than the other ones. Would have been nice, because there's currently there's 2 problems with Treasure Hunt right now. One is the overall loot. The other is it's never been updated since 4 times speed. And currently the meta for doing treasure hunts is just to rush through them as quickly as possible. You do not get adequately rewarded for actually playing out a treasure map and getting a bunch of vaults and everything else. The best way to get treasure map loot is just to use 4 times speed to take moves as quickly as possible. Try to maximize how many bronze and particularly green chests that you get. Bronze maximizes glory. Green chest maximizes gems, which is how it gets that 50 to 70 gems per hour. And just rush those, particularly the green ones. And then go from there. Wait, did I never hand out the first code? Wait, did I hand out no code yet? I meant to earlier and then... Wait, have I handed out no code yet today? Oh no. I meant to earlier and then didn't when we were doing the thing. Oh no. Well, there's one. I'll have a second one in a little bit. Wait, did I never hand out the code earlier? Oh no. I meant to earlier and then another one like right about now. But did I actually forget to hand one out earlier? I think I may have. Oh no. Well, we'll hand out another one in a little bit then. Alright, what should we go do in that time then? Alright, let's see. We did our keys. Oh no, I still have one more. How could I forget that? Let's see. We'll take that over. You don't speak English that well. That's all good. No worries. Glad you're here. You know, let's open some more. Then we'll go hand out the other code. I guess we're going to be handing out 2 pretty much back to back. Since we kind of been handing them out in pairs. Might as well. Explore? We could go do some explore. It's been a while since we bothered. Wait, why did this team do so little damage? Oh, because we haven't casted yet. Yeah, that might help. I was wondering why it did so little. I thought the skull was the AoE cast for some reason. Okay, this will be the last orb we go for now. Come on, something good. No! Let's stop while we're behind. Such bad luck on the orbs tonight. Alright, let's go do, yeah, let's do some Explore 12 chasing. Might as well. Haven't done it in a while. Let's do it with the Dragon team. Honestly, this has been one of my favorite teams we've gotten in recent years. It's one of the reasons I wanted to get it shiny. I normally wouldn't buy those, but I definitely won this one. A shiny dragon. There's just too many good dragons to synergize it with. Though even if you don't have it, it's not that big a deal. It's only 1 gem spawn. Like, it helps, but it's definitely not, like, game-breaking. He already pretty much has infinite loop without it. With it helps a little more. I keep forgetting. I probably shouldn't be hitting first shot with it. I mean, first slot. It's been a while since we've been doing Explorer. Explorer's another one of those locations that its value has oddly enough gone down over time. In all fairness, like almost everything in the game does that as new content comes out. But the biggest issue with Explorer, there's two issues with it. One is the highest level range is not particularly hard anymore. Back when it was first created, yes, it was a lot more of a challenge. These days, it is pretty trivial, the difficulty of Max Explore. So curious if they're ever going to extend it and give better rewards for the higher extended levels. And the biggest thing that killed it was actually the update last December that I said was really good, and it was. However, it made it so you don't really need to do Explore anymore, because Orbs of Glory, particularly with Underspire update, that just like hands you a ton of them, kind of invalidates ever needing to do Explore 12. Like, yes, it still helps for lower rarity stuff, because most of those orbs you're only using on higher rarity things. But otherwise, yeah, you just get all of your orbs from Glories pretty much. Or, you know, those Glory orb things. You don't actually really have to do Explore that much. The biggest appeal of doing Explore we've technically already done, aside from just upgrading a bunch of stuff just generally. The biggest appeal for it is to get the Mimic. That one Mimic troop, the Horde Mimic. But we've already gotten 2 of them. You need 1 for the achievement. And it also gives a Kingdom Star to Dragon's Claw Kingdom. As it is a troop associated to the kingdom. Hello, bees. Welcome. It's unfortunate because Treasure Hunt is not like anything else in the game. Yeah, it's really weird because Treasure Hunt actually plays exact inversely to everything else. Like, gameplay-wise, it's rather unique. It's based on a minigame from Puzzle Quest 2, one of their other games. It's basically an infinite version of it. The other one had like a super limited amount of turns, and you like had to match a bunch of treasure. And then got like the loot in every chest was based on how well you did on that minigame. And in Gems of War, they basically made it into an infinite version that at the time it had good loot, but these days has very dated loot. Yeah, I do enjoy Treasure Hunt, but you have to play inversely because the whole way that Gems of War is played, like, you know, the rest of the game that isn't Treasure Hunt, is if you're going to end your turn, you want to leave it in as bad of a state as possible for the next turn. Whereas Treasure Hunt is the exact inverse of that. Every single turn, you want to leave it in as best of a possible state for the follow-up turn. And just keep making it better and better every single turn. Which is really different than how the rest of the game is played. Because the rest of the game is played as you either want to keep extra turning to never lose your turn, or if you are going to give up your turn, you want to leave the board as horribly as possible, rather than as best as possible. Whereas Treasure Hunt, you're essentially doing the exact inverse. And you're actually encouraged not to take 4 times in Treasure Hunt as well. You want to ideally take 5 times, because you get way more value from a 5 times than a 4 times. And in all fairness, in the main game, you technically get more value from a 5 times as well. But both of them still extra turn, so when you're like looping in other things, it doesn't matter as much. Only the amount of mana you accumulate matters on 4 times or 5 times in the main game. Oh gosh, the 3 lowest tokens. Though in all fairness, I haven't really been getting them, so getting those is not, I guess, the worst thing, even though they are the worst 3 things. Because technically a higher one is always better than just any amount of lower ones. Because you can always use a higher one for the lower levels, even if you don't have the lower ones. Like, you can use the tier 2 one for a tier 1 upgrade, if you don't have the tier 1s. So it's always better to get higher. Also, I just realized I'm on Explore difficulty 1 right now, aren't I? Whoops. Can I just retreat? Will that still preserve our 100% bonus? Probably not. About to find out. Oh good, we still have the bonus there, nice. Hey, apparently it's been an hour. Alright, let me remember to actually move to Explore 12. You're also discouraged from chaining matches in Treasure Hunt. Like, if you get 5 times, you only get 1 extra turn, not 5. So you're highly discouraged from doing, like, a super chain, whereas in the main game, you're actually encouraged to. And while it's a little bit of a data system, you get 1 treasure map every time you do a 7 cascade. Whereas if you keep chaining 5 times in Treasure Hunt, you're just getting penaltied for it. Well, not really penaltied, but, you know, you're not getting any extra loot. Whereas in the main game, you get a treasure map each time. Which back in the day used to actually be 1 gem instead of a treasure map. But then when treasure maps came out, they made it a treasure map instead. Which is actually kind of ironic, because now, if it was left as 1 gem is actually more valuable than a single treasure map. Which is so sad. But it actually is the case. Which means that one change that they did way back when, which was actually considered really good at the time, because, you know, there weren't that many ways to get treasure hunt other than, like, Tyree spam and a few other things. But that one update that made 7 times Cascade give you a treasure hunt or treasure map instead of a gem is actually a nerf to gems. Because treasure hunt or treasure maps have 0 value in the current state of the game, whereas 1 gem has 1 gem value, which is substantially more than how much a treasure map is. How many treasure maps are we on right now? We have 34,310. You know what? We keep talking about treasure maps. Let's go do a treasure map real quick. How do we even want to start this? I'm so rusty on treasure maps. It has been so long. It's definitely not a good starting board. I'll make it work. Alright, I'm just gonna combine that so we can get the other thing going. I'm trying to keep this bottom nice and fresh. I don't want to move the other one yet. I'm moving that so we get the 5 times. The first 5 times of many. No, we can't move the other one. I'm just gonna take that for now. We could bronze the other one. I need that to combine. Can I not vertical it? No. Well, I can if I do this. I'm gonna do that first. And then we can vertical that. I was gonna take that for now so I could take the other one. Let's see. I can't cascade the other one. I can move both of those together immediately. Wow, this is not a good map. I'll take that one for now. I combine the other one there. I'm trying to get these bronze out of the way. I mean, very annoying at the moment. Oh, I can't take that for 5 times. The other one cascaded down. These bronze are in a very, very annoying location. Alright, we'll take that over. That helps fix our bronze situation a little bit. But still leaves the rest of the board in a very unusable state. I feel like I'm spending way too much time trying to fix these bronzes right now. Which you do generally want to get rid of, like, some of that bad currency that you have down there, but I'm spending way too many turns doing so. Oh no, my 5 times! Alright, at least we got a red chest down there. We got a 5 times over there. I can't move anything over there. I can take that bronze, but I kind of want to combine it with the other thing for an extra turn. But I can't really combine it right now, so we can't really do that. Wait, is that 5? No, that's not 5 times. The other one would need to be over there. I'll take that one for now. I need to move something over there so we can actually take them all. Oh, if I do that vertically, I can't possibly get an extra turn from it. Still gotta go for it, though. Oh, but we can take that. Let's see. We're gonna have an issue where we actually have too many silver down here if I move this. Still want to move it, though. That's not gonna stop me from moving. Alright, I don't want that green chest over there. I'd prefer it to actually be more over here. But if we're gonna have the bag over here, I guess it wouldn't matter. But actually, I would want the bag to be over there then. Oh, no, I don't want it there, though. Forgot I would combine with the thingy. Gosh, we are so rusty on treasure map. It's been a while. It's been almost like a month since we even touched this mode. Because there's no dailies that make you do treasure map anymore. Because I think a lot of people were complaining about having to do treasure map because treasure maps are so bad. Like, from a loot perspective. So instead of them eventually getting around to, like, buffing treasure maps, they just were like, oh, let's just completely move treasure maps from, like, every daily. Because I don't think we have a single daily anymore where you have a treasure map objective. They've all been purged. So we don't have a single treasure map daily anymore. I was able to bring them back when treasure map actually gets updated. Okay, we'll take that just for the 4 times. This was a horrible starting board, though. I'm actually surprised it even went this long. I could take that just to combine that, but it's not really going to do much. We have too much congestion pretty much everywhere. 2 red chests, though. I'll take that over. That's not going to do anything. Got a big issue in this middle area here. That we can't really do anything with. We'll take that because why not? Move the other one over. Yeah, this is a really horrible map. Okay, we got a 5 times there. A little bit of recovery. Not gonna be good enough, though. Not even remotely close to good enough. I don't know. Do we have any chance to even land extra turn? I guess if we can vertical there, I can't. Oh, wait, we have that, though, first. Alright, can we do anything with that? Not really. I don't think we have a single chance anywheres. Because you only get 2 cascade. So you can't do, like, the triple cascade that you normally would in the main game. Alright, let's try this one more time. That's a pretty bad map. But hey, we got 4 gems for it, so hey, they add up. And 2 glory keys in there. Alright, another horrible starting board. But not as bad as the other one, so we can still work with this. Not sure why it wants to keep giving us horrible boards, but we'll work with it. Honestly, this one's not nearly as bad as the other one. It's nowhere near as good as optimal. Alright, I can 4 times that. So we can do that. It's always nice having 4 times near the bottom there. Ooh, 5 times even better, though. Because you always have a way to reset the board if you truly had to. I always like saving at least 1 move down there in case you ever do need to reset the board. Like, sometimes you get way too congested in that middle area. We'll take that over. Nice, 5 times from Sky. Love it. Alright, can I do anything with the silver? That didn't really do much. Kinda want to keep those there to try to keep them for 5 times. The problem is converting too many resources up. And then you have a board that you can't really do much with. If you don't start combining them all. Alright, we'll take that over. We have a bronze all the way down there. I can then do that to collapse the other ones near each other. But then we have a bunch of silver kind of just doing nothing over there, which is kind of bad. We're also starting to form a wall. That's not ideal. So let me go start fixing the wall. Yeah, we'll fix the wall by doing that. Still gonna have a bit of a wall, but we'll deal with that when it comes to it. Alright, we can't do anything to move that. We are starting to get some situations where it's kind of clunk. Oh no! I thought that would collapse there. Whoops, that's not where I wanted that. Can't try for bronze from Sky. Nice, okay. RNG chance, but hey, it still happen just like the main game. Randomly get what you need in a random location. Like, I'm trying to move this over so we could do something with it. This also works, honestly. Okay, we'll take that. I don't like taking this for an extra turn like that, but we don't really have much of a choice there. Move the other one down. I feel like we could do something here, but it doesn't look like it. I need one more bronze chest to be one lower. I can't move it down unless we have another gold down there, though. I could always collapse the silvers near each other, I guess. How do we not have a bronze? I mean, a gold extra turn there. And all that mess. I think that might have just made it worse instead of better. Let's see. It's going downhill pretty quickly. Going downhill very quickly in the middle there. Middle's always an issue of getting too congested. I don't have a good move here. We move that over, I guess. Then move the other one on top of it and try doing that. Nice, 5 times. A little bit of recovery. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the thing in chat. I'm so focused on treasure hunt all of a sudden. Wait. Let me go back up. Let's see, I read that. You get 5 chests and 5 Nisha tokens out of it. Nice. Let's see, they should have left level 15 in Explore. Yeah, Explore used to be quite a bit different than how it is now. A huge congrats, Emanator. Let's see. Was Vanilla Gems of War just treasure hunts and arena, PvP, Guild War activities? What you would mostly do in like the base game when it first came out was mostly just try to get keys. The game was way heavier key economy based back then. Like almost all your gems went to keys. And basically everything was just keys, keys, and more keys. And there was only 2 key types at the time until they did the rework. And only one of them was earnable. So you were always just trying to find ways to earn keys. But yeah, there wasn't nearly as much to do, that's for sure. Let's see. No, we're not going to be doing treasure hunt for 5 hours. I just figured we'd do it real quick. So let me go ahead at the second code. Here you guys go, enjoy. Let's see. Yeah, treasure hunt played a much bigger role because treasure hunt was needed to get keys. It's one of the reasons why glory keys and gem keys are even like in the drop table to begin with. But there you guys go. There's the second code. That should be the doggy. I think the first one was the cat. Alright, this is going to be a horrible map again. We're so rusty at treasure hunt. It's been a while. Though in all fairness, both our starting boards were not anywhere near ideal. But we're also just playing horribly on top of that. Which doesn't help. Let's see. We'll take that one down. I kind of just want to do one more treasure hunt just to try to see if we can actually get a good one going. Because we haven't even gotten a single vault, let alone a good run going. Yeah, this board's looking pretty bad. Move that into a red, but it's not really going to do anything. Because I can't combine it with the other one. I don't have a movement option in the middle there. Which is pretty much nothing going on in the middle there. How much we could really do about that. Unless we can start collapsing stuff on top of it, which is currently the game plan. Oh, why did I move that thinking that could actually do anything there? Yeah, it's not going to do anything. Oh, we're done. With that one. Okay, let's try again. I saw some glory keys and some gems in there. 3 gems, 2 glory keys. Alright, final map. Alright, this board's not horrific. So it's far from what we'd want to see. But compared to what we have been seeing, it's nowhere near as bad. There's actually extra turns on the starting board to start to rack up. Because one of the most important things when starting up a map is getting a huge amount of extra turns early on. Because that's when the board is easiest to rack up turns. So So you want to utilize it for such. Get as many 5 times in as short a period as possible. And then you have the rest of the map to do whatever with. Yeah, we can collapse those bronzes. I'm not sure if I want to take it that way or the other way. I kind of just want to keep those double bronze coins there, because if we get another bronze coins down there, we can actually end up utilizing that to get rid of the other bronze that fall. And I want to get rid of that just so we don't have any go in there quite yet. But when we do have another one collapse down, we'll be able to go do it with it. Alright, we move that all the way down. There's the other bronze we were talking about. There's a 5 times bronze. We'll take that. Oh no! 5 times gold! No! Could have gotten it. Alright, I'll take that one over for now. I'll take that. Missed out on the extra turn over there. I'll leave that there for now in case we could do something with it. Nice. 5 times from Sky. That made up for the gold that we missed earlier. Or the bronze, whatever it was. Alright, this is the thing I was mentioning earlier where we kept the bronze coin down there so we could combine it. And now we can finally combine it, so we'll do that. I can't move the other one over. I can take that one, though. I can move that to go get the patch. Let's see. I can't move... Oh, wait. 5 times, 5 times. We can take an extra turn there. Okay, we can get rid of those bronze and that bronze, and then that into that. And then we can get rid of that bronze. I didn't have a single bronze in the middle of nowhere. That's probably going to stay there for the rest of the entire playthrough. Okay, we'll take that there. I'll take that one. Nice. 5 times from Sky, but it ruined my other 5 times. I can't do anything with those two, so I'll just combine that for now. Combine the other one. Alright, a lot of bronze coming in. I can't move the other bronze near the other bronze. 5 times. Nice. Love to see it. 5 times. Oh, no! It ruined my 5 times bronze. That would have been so good to take. We'll take that one for now. I need these bronze to combine together, but we'll take that 5 times first. Okay, this is a really good map. Liking where this is going. Okay, we'll take that 5 times. I can't take the bronze in any way. I can try for from Sky, or I can also just take it for 5 times. Nice, nice. I want to keep all these silver here. So I want to keep taking bronze and other things. So we can hopefully get an extra turn silver there. It feels like we should be able to easily get one. How's the middle so congested? We'll take that one for now. Take the other one just to kind of move things. I need that other one to collapse. I kind of want to move this one first. So we'll take that. Collapse the other one. Oh no, I didn't want that combining. Alright, we can start moving resources down here now. So we do that. Take the 5 times first. You always want to take from the top first. Or more often than not. I will actually combine these first, because the other one's already going to be nearby, and we can just do that. I can't get anything over there. We'll move that one for now. So we can take that vertically. So we can take that. I need something to happen here so we can actually move them. Otherwise, they're just going to get congested. I feel like we have something we could do here. We'll take that for now. We can then move the other little one. Now, he's in a really weird location that we can't really do much with, though. We'll take that just to get rid of it. And we have a stray little coin in the middle of nowhere. I have 5 times for a green chest. Is that even worth it? I guess we'll go for it. Normally you don't want to do it to too many of the bigger resources, especially like red chests 5 times. Not really that worth it at all. But we shall. Okay, we'll try for that to get the thing moving. We can also get rid of that, though. That's not really going to do much over there. So hello, Imperial. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it is pretty no-stress loot. And it is still the best rate of gems in the game. Even though there are a billion other ways to get gems these days, it is the best infinite way to get gems. Which is still good in itself. It's not as good as it used to be, given how many billion ways to get gems there are these days. I think that is going to be our first chest right over there. So might as well combine for it. Let's see if we can get 2. There's an achievement for it, though we already have it, of course. Let's see. How do I want to move this? So first things first, we want to move that one over. So we can then move that. These bronze coins, I want to do something with. I wish I could move it over there. Actually, I still can. I could do it that way. So we can then move that. Get another chest over there. And we're almost at double vault. Is that worth moving? We'll do it that way, so we can take it for free. So we can then move that into 5 times. And we should be able to make something work here. Oh, we're starting to get congested, though. I need a chest to drop down there. Let me do that so we can drop down a chest. And then we drop down a chest. And now I just need to combine it with this. Oh, wait, it's going to combine... Wait. How do I do this? If I combine it now, I can't combine them. We got a problem. How do I move that? Let's see. How do we... Oh, no, that was our final turn. No! I didn't realize our turns were already so low. Oh, did we just get souls from the vault? At least we had 100 something. And of course, all we get is like 2 gems and 2 glories. Gosh, this loot is so dated, but there we go. Honestly, we did better on the other ones. Even though that map was our best map yet, we actually got the worst loot from it. Go figure. That's something else they need to do. Like, they need the minimum loot for going like a high amount of turns to be better compared to how it is now. Like, that was our best map we did all night, and it was the worst loot we got. Because the main ones that matter are like glory, particularly gems and keys. And we did the worst on gems and keys during that run. Yeah, that was the best one we did all night. Go figure. That's so weird. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of rework they need to do to it. Oh, so here's the 2 redeem codes, by the way. The kitty code and the doggy code. Already handed out both of them. And we still have like 5 more days of them as well. But here you guys go. Anyways, any other questions? Anything else I missed? Let's see. Oh, we're not shy about grabbing that chest. Oh, gosh. Let's see. You do remember the Puzzle Quest pick locking? Yeah, I was in Puzzle Quest 2. It was actually pretty fun. And it was actually really rewarding in Puzzle Quest 2. Now, if only they would do the same in Gems of War. Because basically every chest loot, so like, I would say almost like 70 or 80% of the loot you were getting was basically based on a treasure hunt-like minigame. Because how well you performed in the chests was basically dictated what you got from the chests that you opened. How many pet codes do we have left? Like 5 of each, I believe. I'll be handing it out over the rest of this week. Until we run out. I think we have enough till Saturday? 5 days. No. We have enough till Friday. Pity gems for every 20 moves? Yeah, something like that would be pretty nice. Like if you hit a certain milestone, like hitting 60 turns gives you some. 60 turns technically gives you seals, but that's not really anything. They still have that, right? Or did they get rid of it? I know they got rid of it for a short duration. But I think they brought it back. Can't you still get seals for doing... Yeah, right there. You can see it because 2 of our 3 were that high. You still get 20 seals, though it doesn't go above cap. But if you haven't done your daily seals yet, or your weekly seals, I mean, you actually get 20 seals for every map that goes 60 plus turns. They removed it for 1 patch and then brought it back. But it doesn't go above your cap, so, you know, if we do another one right now, it's not going to go above, you know, it's not going to give us another 20. But that's the only thing that really gives you any consistent loot, I guess, technically, from Treasure Hunt. But they need more like this. Like, give us a gem, like, every 50 turns or something similar. I don't know, something to make it more worth it. Obviously, there's a billion things they could do with it. And it needs, like, a complete overhaul, so... Curious what they'll finally do when they do the patch, but that's for a different time. Claim those seals? I know, I didn't bother claiming the seals yet. All the way in the last day. Auto-claim, so if you don't claim them, it just gives it to you in the mail, which is why I normally don't claim it. That and the guild normally hits, like, 1 billion seals way early in the week. Like, if I check our seal total right now... Oh, never mind, it caps at 40,000. But if I go check the roster of our seals, I am pretty sure it is somewhere around, like... I was at 50,000, it would be way higher than that. But, you know, people normally use their seal orbs, and it goes way higher than that. And what would be really funny is when we finally use all of our seal orbs. You know how many seals we have just laying here? Let me go bring up a calculator real quick. I already have one open from when I was using it earlier today. But if I take 1,500 times 429, and then take 912 times 300, and then add those 2 numbers together, we have ourselves... wow, we can almost do 1 million. We have 917,100 seals. Which means we are probably a month away or so. Probably after next Vault event, we use those keys. So like early next month, or midway through next month. We will have over 1 million seals just in orbs. Meaning if we truly wanted to 1 week, we can make this number 1 million. I wonder if anyone's done that before. I'm pretty sure someone has by now. Because some people probably have forwarded like millions of them. Or, you know, millions worth. Not literal millions of them. But, yeah, it's pretty insane. To put that into perspective, the current amount of seals we have right now is not even 1 million. It's 500,000. And I have almost 1 million as of next month in just orbs. And our actual number from not using them for quite a while is only 500,000. So we're actually getting more seals per day, per week, per month, per whatever, from orbs than we are from actually the weekly that gives 2,000, which is kind of insane. Because when they buffed that 1,500 to 2,000, it already seemed like, oh wow, that's a lot of extra loot. Because they're almost like gem keys in a sense. But we're actually getting more overall seals from orbs these days than we are from the weekly that gives it to you. Which is kind of insane. But that's mostly because of Vault event. The buff to Vault event made it that way. Because that's where most of them are coming from, obviously. But anyways, guys, we're going to end it there. Hope Hope you all have a wonderful anniversary week. We'll have a video going up tomorrow, as we do every single week, going over all the weekly objectives, going over Soul Forge and other things we weren't able to go over now, because of course we don't know until reset time. And yeah, we'll go from there. And of course, tomorrow night's stream, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. Well, at this point, almost an hour and a half prior to now tomorrow. You guys know the drill. And of course, we got Guild Wars all next week, which we don't really get to do tomorrow, but the rest of the week we do. And on either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, we are going to be doing a mega EXP farm. Tuesday if we won on the final day of the previous Guild War. Wednesday if we win on Tuesday and didn't win on the previous day of the final Guild War. And if we somehow didn't win on any of those days, we will do it on Thursday. And hopefully by then we would have won. And yeah, we're going to have like at least half an hour or, hour and a half of just straight EXP use. And we'll probably claim them one at a time just to make sure we don't waste any time. Though it doesn't matter as much doing them one at a time compared to Paloozas. The main reason you do Paloozas one at a time is because you get extra loot at the end. These don't give any extra loot at the end, so using multiple of these at the time does not penalize you like Paloozas do. So who knows, maybe we will open them multiple at a time. The problem with doing multiple at a time is you can't really stop during that duration. So if I do, like, let's say 4 of them, we have to go consecutively for an hour. Whereas if we do 1 or 2, we can stop after 15, 30 minutes, stop for like a minute or 2, stretch out a bit, and then go right back in. So there's still usefulness to, doing them 1 at a time, 2 at a time, rather than spamming them. But not as much value as you would get from a Palooza. As Paloozas deliberately, or maybe not deliberately, but they actively give you more resources if you do them 1 at a time. Whereas these don't, but still more convenient using them 1 at a time just to not waste any time. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Enjoy your week. Thanks for stopping by. Goodbye, everyone. And thanks for watching.